But the truth is this, I gotta have a disclaimer on this because this is not about me. These are the responses I got from all of you that made me decided to put this together. And then some people actually say they love their fathers, their daddies more than their mom. I said, okay, we'll look at it and probably from your responses, and then we'll see exactly who we love more. So once again, welcome to Diaspora Forum. If we take a look at today's topic, it reflects what we've just done. So happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the parents, fathers out there in the world. Like I said, this is not about me, but about you. It's about what you told me. I decided to present it to you as best way I can. And like I always said, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. Click on the button over there so that each time, click on all of them so that each time we produce something to come straight to you. But first, and then remember, like I always said, you can check out our website, and then we're going to Patreon very soon. We look forward to your support. But first, what did the ancestors say about this? Take a look at the post over there. It says what? If we stand tall, it is because we stand on the shoulders of ancestors. This is perfectly right. None of us achieved what we achieved today because of our strength alone. It is by His grace and by the efforts of those before us, on whose wings, we fly today. So that's the proverb of the day. And then we bring this to you. Did you know? Take a look at that. We want you to really pay attention at the word peonage. The word is heavily coded. It's important to decode this seemingly euphemistic sounding word for it explains how we as a people got here. We as in colored people. It explains our toxic relationship with the police, especially in the United States of America. Peonage. It is defined as a system of convict labor by which convicts are leased to contractors. Did you get that? This is how it happened. In 1866, 1 year after the 13th Amendment was ratified, the amendment that ended slavery, if you've forgotten, Alabama, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Georgia, Mississippi, Florida, Tennessee, and South Carolina began to lease out convicts for labor, peonage. This made the business of arresting colored people very lucrative, which is why hundreds of Caucasian men were hired by the state as police officers. Their primary responsibility was to search out and arrest colored people who were in violation of the so-called black codes. Once arrested, these men and women, children would be leased to plantations where they would harvest cotton, tobacco, sugarcane, or they will be leased to work at coal mines or railway companies. The owners of these businesses will pay the state. Yes, that's why you have those coins there, the badge there, the slave badges there. They will pay the state for every prisoner who worked for them as prison labor. It is believed that after the passing of the 13th Amendment, more than 800,000 colored people were part of the system of peonage or re-enslavement through prison system. And this is still happening today. Peonage is still being, prisoners have still been farmed out to, large corporations like Starbucks. Yes, I said it, Starbucks. Whole Foods, even Nintendo. So next time, whenever you see a police officer in the United States following a person of color, you know why and where he's from and why they don't trust them. Well, did you know? Peonage. Look it up. Once again, like we said, why I love my daddy more. Now, let's get this straight. Moms are great, but we should see. I will give my dad great credit for choosing my mom as his wife. Yes, his wife. Because if he didn't choose her as his wife, I wouldn't have become. For that, I'm eternally grateful. Secondly, my dad loves my mom. Yes, love. Because it is the basis of his love that he establishes stability in the family, for love, for my mom to build on anything in the family. So, for choosing her and for loving her and showing us that love, we're eternally grateful. Yes. And then, in accordance with Judeo-Christian traditions, my father gave me my name. Yes. Most parents, most fathers actually give their children their names. And guess what? My name gave me the identity. It is from what I am known by. I'll carry it to the day of my death. For that, again, I'm grateful to my dad. And then my dad gave me identity. Yes, it is his identity that establishes that stability in my life. Because guess what? It's through my dad that religion, it is because of my dad's religion that I became a Christian. Or I could have, like some of you say, you're a Muslim, or you're whatever tradition, whatever religion you practice is because of your dad, not your mom, not anybody else. It's that identity he gave to you. It is your dad's politics, his beliefs in politics. If you are Republican, if you are a Democrat, if you are a racist or whatever, it is the doctrine your father puts on the kitchen table every night to you. Your ear tells you, and that is what you ultimately become. Yes, or it's even in my career that I became a soldier later in my life. It was because of my dad. My dad was in the police force, and then later on, and was drafted to go to Congo and drafted to go to Rhodesia. Yes, I felt that is the best thing in the world, and that's what most of us do. If you're a firefighter, probably because your father was a firefighter. If you're a police officer, probably because your father was. If you're a teacher, if you're a professor, if you're an academic, whatever you are, remember that identity, initially it was instilled in your subliminally in your conscious by your dad. For that, yes, we begin to look at the substance. Yes, again, my father introduced the substance into my life, gave me stability, and made me understand what God is about. Because guess what? When all fails, my dad appears. Yes, when all seems to fail, my dad appears. And then my dad was a tough guy. When I say tough guy, it's not about yelling. It's not about hitting us. No. But guess what? He went to work he did not like every day. Every day. And he told me that was essential. He established the structures of life for me, and I kept to it, and I held it. And that is what has built my backbone in my life for me. Yes, my mom will cry. We will cry. He acts like nothing happens. Thinking. And then, for as long as I remember, he never had any other thing. No dream in his life. We were his dream. Our success was his success. Thank God. And for that, I say, Dad, I love you. Thank you very much. All right. Let's go to the shout-outs of the day. Take a look at that. For shout-out for the day, we are going to United States as well. Well, in the person of Alison Felix. Yes, Alison is a trailblazer. She has given us, especially colored women around the world, reason, courage to aspire, to strive, to win, to represent, and to do it the right way. She has 6 Olympic gold medals, 3 Olympic silvers, and how many more? And about 18 other medals. If we put them all together, there's almost about 27 medals just herself alone. At the age of 13, she had the most medals as a young girl. Because of her, we have so many other firsts. The Williams sisters, Naomi Osaka, Simone Manuel, Sha'Carri Richardson, Dina Asher Smith of England, Eniola Luko, Blessing Okabere, Simone Biles, Caster Semenya, or the incredible Shirley Ann Fraser Price. Yes, despite all, She has achieved. Life hit her hard while pregnant, to the extent she had a C-section to have her beautiful baby girl Cameron. Instead of throwing in the towel, she went back to the tracks and has again qualified for her 5th Olympic championship to represent United States in Tokyo Olympics, using her pain, her daughter's reason to show one can start from scratch to do it all over again. And she has, to the greatest of all. We are all rooting for you at the Olympics. Go, Alison, go. We are proud of you. You are truly the greatest. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. From our proverb of the day to Did You Know About Peonage, and to Alex Felix, we say thank you. If you look up, you see my information. I really look forward to talking to you one-on-one. Yes, honestly, I give Dad glory for giving me the opportunity to be who I am today. I love you, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Macaroni is my name.